Hi everyone, welcome back to the second section of our first chapter, number system. Last class we have discussed a different type of numbers that are natural numbers, all numbers, integers and rational numbers. So here it's a flow chart. Here is a picture, natural numbers, then whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. So we have learned the natural numbers, another name is counting numbers. Well, why? It is used for the purpose of counting. That's why it's called counting numbers. It starts with 1, then 2, 3, 4, etc. Well, next we have learned all numbers. So when we add 0 along with natural numbers, we are getting all numbers. Next, integers. Yes, of course, you might be remembering all the negative numbers and positive numbers along with 0, we are getting integers. Then last, rational numbers. It is a big collection of numbers. It includes natural numbers, of course, all numbers, integers, and of course all fractions. So you might be remembering the definition what we have learned. Rational numbers, all the numbers which we can write in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Rational numbers means all the numbers which we can write in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Now think about an integer 5. Is it a rational number? Well, of course, 5 is a rational number. Why? 5 we can write it as 5 by 1. Now it is in the form of p by q, where value of p is 5 and value of q is 1. Therefore, we can say that all the integers are rational numbers, all the natural numbers are rational numbers, and all numbers, all fractions are rational numbers. Well, and what about in the case of 0? Well, let us check 0. 0 we can write it as 0 by 1. Am I right? 0 by 1. Of course, it is 0. Here p and q are integers. Well, and q downside, that is not equal to 0. Well, so we can say 0 we can write it as in the form of p by q. Therefore, 0 is a rational number. Okay, now consider this number line. Well, here is a number line and 0 is marked here. Here it's minus 1, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Well, here if we know 0 is a rational number, well, 3 is a rational number. How many integers are there in between these 0 and 3? Well, 1 and 2. There are 2 integers. Now my question is, how many integers are there in between this 2 and 3? Of course, there is no integers in between 2 and 3. Now, if I am asking, how many rational numbers are there in between 2 and 3? Well, of course, here we can say 2.1, 2.2, etc. Well, we can say there are a lot of, there are infinity many rational numbers in between 2 and 3. So 2 is a rational number, 3 is a rational number. In between that, there are infinity many rational numbers. So if you are considering any two rational numbers, we can find out infinity many rational numbers in between them. Well, now here is a question. Find any 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Yes, well, this is our first question. See here, find 5 rational numbers. Let us look how to solve this question. Well, for the solution, we know in between 1 and 2 there are infinity many rational numbers. Out of that, here is the task. Our task is that find any 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. So what to do? Well, it's very simple. So the method is, we need to find out 5 rational numbers. So 5 plus 1, we know it's a 6. So what we have to do means, write the first rational number, first number 1. So 1 we can write it as 1 into 6 divided by 6. Why 6 divided by 6? Because here we need to find out 5 rational numbers. So 5 plus 1, 6. So we have to multiply and divide with the same number. So we'll get 6 divided by 6. We have changed 1 as 6 by 6. That means 1 we have written in the form of rational numbers, 6 by 6. Now consider 2. So 2 we can write it as 2 into the 6 divided by 6. What will get? 12 divided by 6. So 2 we have written in the form of p by q, 12 divided by 6. Now we can write easily 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. That means in between 6 by 6 and 12 by 6. What are the? Well, it's very simple. 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6 and 11 by 6. These are the 5 rational numbers between these 2 rational numbers. Well, now consider another question. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. We know 3 and 4 are rational numbers. We need to find out any 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. So what to do? Well, we need to find out 6 rational numbers. Therefore, we can write 6 plus 1 equal to 7. Why this 7? With this 7 we have to multiply these numbers. So well, its solution is 3 we have to write it as 3 into 7 divided by 7. So we'll get 21 divided by 7. So 3 we have written as 21 by 7. Now the same way we have to write 4 here, and 4 into 7 by 7. So we'll get it as 28 divided by 7. Now here is our answer. The numbers are 22 by 7, 23 by 7, 24 by 7, 25 by 7 and 26 by 7, 27 by 7. So well, here is the 6 numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Well, now consider this example. The question is, find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Well, here is find 5 rational numbers. Therefore, its solution. How to solve this one? First, 5 rational numbers. Therefore, 5 plus 1, we know it's 6. Well, take the first number 3 by 5. It's equal to 3 by 5 into that 6 divided by 6. What will get? 18 by 30. Now consider the second one. Well, that is 4 by 5. It's equal to 4 by 5 into, we need to multiply with 6 up and down. So we'll get 24 by 30. Now we can write easily the number 5 rational numbers between these. So the answers are, or the numbers are 19 by 30, 20 by 30, 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30. So these are the 5 rational numbers. These are the numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Got it? Now, we have already learned rational numbers. We know those numbers we can write in the form of p by q. it's rational numbers. Now consider another set of numbers, irrational numbers. See, what are irrational numbers? Those numbers we cannot write in the form of p by q. That means p by q we cannot write, cannot. Those numbers we cannot write in the form of p by q. Those numbers are irrational numbers. So for example, root 2 is an irrational numbers, and root 7 it's an irrational numbers, and our pi, we know the pi we are using, it's a mathematical constant, it is an irrational numbers. Well, pi, what is the value of pi? Well, pi value is, it is 22 by 7. I know now we are quite confused. The value of pi is 22 by 7, but it is considered as irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means the numbers which we cannot write in the form of p by q, but here it is written. You are quite confused, am I right? Well, actually pi, it's not the actual value of pi. It is only for the calculation purpose we are using 22 by 7. It is not the actual value of pi. And 3.14, this is the decimal value of pi. This is also not actual value of pi. It is also we are using for the calculation purpose. Therefore, pi is an irrational number. Okay, when we are writing its values 22 by 7, this 22 by 7 is a rational number, but pi actually is not a rational number, it is an irrational numbers. Yes, well, now another set of numbers is called real numbers. Real numbers means, well, real numbers, it is a collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers. That is real numbers. Real numbers means it is a collection of all rational and irrational numbers. Well, so real numbers, it has two parts. Well, the first one is rational numbers. See, you can see the picture. First, whole in that category it includes whole numbers and negative numbers, of course, integers and rational numbers all together, p by q form 4. These all the numbers are rational numbers. That means all the numbers which you can write in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. But in this case, all the numbers which we cannot write in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Now you can see the examples. Root 17, of course we cannot write in the form of p by q. Root 2, we cannot write in the form of p by q. Minus root 17, and here it's a pi. Pi also belongs to this category. Pi is an irrational number. Hi students, hope you understood today's section. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.